This is a homemade tool. It's 2 brass brushes, and you can see what I've done. I've soldered heavy gauge wire to it. Heavy gauge wire is not really necessary, and on the end of that is 2 clips, and that used to connect to this power supply to the voltage here, which I can control. Anyway, I use those brass brushes to clean the wheels on the locomotive, and I found it just wasn't working because I couldn't see what I was doing. So I got clever with some cheap eBay desoldering wick, which really doesn't work very well, and I literally glued it onto that wood, just pinched it, and it kind of acts like a spring, and soldered it up. And now, so there's my locomotive in a foam sponge thing, and now I just touch here. I touch right now, and now that the wheels are spinning, I can now clean them with a little bit of emery cloth or alcohol or whatever I need. Those brushes there just it didn't work because the intent was to the brass brushes would scrub the wheels, but just the sheer volume of this thing was in the way. You couldn't see what you were doing, and you ended up having to use alcohol anyway, or some kind of solvent. So anyway, so this is some desoldering wick, which doesn't work very well, and so that's it. Put that there, and then you can just use a Q-tip and polish the wheels or whatever you want to do. So that's the best 20 minutes I've spent on this thing in a little bit now. That's it.